This is verse 7 of the 7th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus has just been giving warning about attempting to provide counsel to somebody that we are aware of, and of course giving warning about not, as the old saying goes, cast your pearls before swine, the very phrase that Jesus uses here. And sometimes that takes wisdom, to know when it's appropriate to approach someone and when it's appropriate to simply let them alone. And that may be part of the connection that draws us to this well-known statement now. In the sermon we have aiteta. Aiteta from aiteo means to ask. This is the second person plural, the present active imperative, so ask. Kai, the connective dothesetai. This is from didomi. Means to give. This is the third person singular, future, passive indicative. So ask and it will be given. Indirect object, humen, second person dative plural, pronoun. So ask and it will be given to you. Similarly, zeteta. This is from zetao, which means to seek. Again, it's the second person plural, present active imperative, seek. Kai heuresita, from heurisco, it means to find. This is the second person plural, future active indicative, so seek, imperative, and you will find, future. And then finally, croita. This is from cruo. It means to knock. We use somewhat in the New Testament, not frequently. Again, this is the second person plural, present active imperative, and it goes along then in the same kind of arrangement with enoigesetai. This is from enoigo, means I open. This is the third person singular, future passive indicative. It will be opened to you. So we have the pronoun here used twice. So ask, seek, and knock. Some have seen in this a progression of intensity. So asking is the most benign, followed by seeking, a little bit more urgency, and finally knocking, which may have the greatest sense of urgency of all. But one way or another, the point is that these are requests that are aimed at God, and that the promise is that as we do so, He is going to provide answers to us. And it may be answers connected with the wisdom we need as to whether we give counsel, whether we provide that kind of help to those that we see around us who may need counsel. And so maybe that's the connection between what we find here and what has been provided by Jesus in the foregoing discussion.